Hello students, welcome to Jules classes. Hello students, today I am going to start class 9 chemistry chapter 3 atoms and molecules. Atoms and molecule में हमने पढ़ा था कि atoms क्या होते हैं, molecules क्या होते हैं, इसके अलावा atomic theory which is given by John Dalton and his drawbacks. उनके हमने drawbacks भी पढ़े थे लास्ट वीडियो में. आज हम पढ़ते हैं एटम का साइज क्या होता है, ठीक है, एंड उसका मास एंड सिंबल्स. तो एटम इज अ वेरी स्मॉल इन साइज, कंसिस्ट ऑफ सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल्स कॉल्ड प्रोटॉन, न्यूट्रॉन्स एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. एटम्स जो होते हैं वो बहुत छोटे छोटे होते हैं, हम ये कह सकते हैं बहुत स्मॉल होते हैं, और उसके सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल्स होते हैं जिसे हम कहते हैं प्रोटॉन, न्यूट्रॉन एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. ठीक है, प्रोटॉन्स आर पॉजिटिवली चार्ज, न्यूट्रॉन्स आर न्यूट्रल मीन्स हैव नो चार्ज, एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर नेगेटिवली चार्ज. About 1 million atoms stacked up one over the other would roughly equal to the thickness of the sheet of paper. तो हम कह सकते हैं एटॉमिक जो साइज़ है, एटम का जो साइज़ होता है वो हम उसके रेडियस से मेज़र करते हैं, जिसे हम कहते हैं एटॉमिक रेडियस. तो एटॉमिक रेडियस इज मेजर्ड इन नैनोमीटर. एटॉमिक रेडियस जो होता है वो नैनोमीटर में हम मेज़र करते हैं. तो 1 नैनोमीटर इक्वल्स टू होता है 10 की पावर -9 मीटर. ठीक है, या हम कह सकते हैं 1 मीटर इक्वल्स टू क्या होता है 10 की पावर 9 नैनोमीटर. ठीक है, तो हम कह सकते हैं कि 1 नैनोमीटर इक्वल्स टू क्या होता है 10 की पावर -9. तो मैं यहाँ लिख देता हूँ 1 नैनोमीटर इक्वल्स टू 10 की पावर -9 मीटर. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया किस तरीके से हम एटॉमिक रेडियस को मेजर करते हैं और एटॉमिक रेडियस का एटम का साइज क्या होता है. ठीक है.
Look, communication is very important in every walk of life. This is also important in field of science because every scientist would like to share his or her finding with other fellow scientists. So symbols can be used as a way of communication there. If you want to define it, then we can say the symbol of an element is an abbreviation, short name for the full name of that element. This can be even said that the symbol of an element is a shorthand notation for its name. First of all, we will study about Dalton's symbol of an element. John Dalton used symbolic notation of circles to represent atoms of various elements. The atoms of different elements were differentiated by marking different things inside the circle. Here you can see the symbols has been drawn. First of all, look at the hydrogen, then phosphorus, copper, gold, carbon, sulfur, lead, oxygen, iron, silver, mercury. All are having circle in common, but the marking is different inside all of them. So this system of symbol was used by John Dalton. Now we will study modern symbols of elements. Students, the first universally acceptable system of atomic symbol was introduced by the Swedish chemist J.J. Berzelius. That's why I have written Berzelius suggested that symbol of element be made of 1 or 2 letter of the name of element. So this was the idea behind giving symbol which was used by Berzelius. He just said that whether the element is having English name or Latin name, we will use either the first letter or the second letter of that name. So you can see here the symbol of an element is first letter or the first letter and another letter of the English name or Latin name of element. Now look at the example. They will help you to understand it more. Symbol of hydrogen is H just because the first letter of hydrogen is capital H. Now the second thing, symbol of oxygen is O, which is the first letter of its name. Okay, if we are going to use this system, then sometime there may occur some confusion. Carbon, calcium, chlorine and copper all start with letter C. Now you will say that we should give all of them symbol C, but that's not possible. We can't give a same symbol to all element. That's why here, look, The symbol of carbon is C, first letter of its name. The symbol of calcium is Ca, first and second letter of the name, just to avoid confusion. Now look at chlorine. Chlorine is having symbol Cl, first and third letter of its name. Then copper. The symbol of copper is Cu. Now you will be confused, you will be finding where is U in the name. No. The first and second letter of its Latin name, that is cuprum. That's why copper, it's having symbol Cu. Now you must be clear about it. So students, some important points which you have to remember. Some symbols have been taken from the name of element in Latin, German or Greek. Okay? Look at the example here. Symbol of iron is Fe. Iron starts with letter I and Fe is completely different just because it has been given from its Latin name, which is ferrum. Similarly, sodium, that is having symbol Na, just because it is having a name natrium, and potassium is having symbol K from kalium. So in this manner, the symbol, they are either derived from English letters, English name, Latin, German or Greek name. So now the next thing which we will discuss, that is the rules for writing symbols. IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This is an international body, an international scientific organization which approves names, symbols and units. So all the name given to these elements and symbols, they will be approved by this body. Second thing, the rule of writing symbol is the first letter of symbol should be written in capital letter in uppercase, and the second letter which you will write, that will be in small letters, or you can say in lowercase. Now look at example. Here symbol of hydrogen is capital H. For the symbol of aluminium, we have written capital A, small l, not both the letter in capital uppercase. Okay, keep in mind. Then look at cobalt. The first letter is capital, the second one is small. We haven't written it CO because this will be carbon monoxide. So these were the simple rule for writing symbols. Now let us understand what is the significance of using a symbol. Students, the symbol of an element has both qualitative as well as quantitative significance. The symbol, they denote name of the element. Symbol stands for one atom of element. The symbol represents the amount of element equal to mass, which we will discuss later. Okay. For now, this is very convenient to use symbol instead of writing entire name. Where you have to write the entire name aluminium, you can just write Al. That will denote this element. Now we are discussing few symbols here. I hope this picture is clear to you. Look, various element and their symbol has been written here. First, aluminium, which is having symbol Al, then argon Ar, barium Ba, boron capital B, bromine Br, calcium Ca, carbon C, chlorine Cl, cobalt Cu. So we have discussed all of them. Here copper Cu, fluorine F, gold Au, hydrogen H, iodine I, iron Fe, lead Pb, magnesium Mg, neon Ne, then nitrogen capital N, oxygen capital O, potassium capital K, silicon Si, silver Ag, sodium Na, sulfur S, uranium U, and zinc Zn. One thing you have to keep in mind that has been discussed earlier, the first letter should be capital, the second letter should be small. So students, today we discussed entire things related to symbols, how we have given atomic symbols and how we should write them. Practice them and learn them, and in case of any query, just ask it. That's all for today, students.
Like and share my YouTube videos and also subscribe my YouTube channel Jules Classes by Gaurav Sir. And for more videos, please click on the I button above.